Using the Mygrow online emotional intelligence portal is easy. Start by visiting the website, logging in or signing up with a pre-authorized access code. This code will take you straight to your profile settings page to continue the process of creating your account. Fill in the mandatory details and select the organization you're in. There are many ways that the training experience can be customized. In this example, you can see employees begin the training with a culture survey to get a baseline reading of the culture dynamics in the organization. With every action that the user completes, points are awarded. Once the user has completed the initial survey, they are enrolled in the Fundamentals Bootcamp course. This begins with a personal EQ assessment to get a baseline reading of the individual user's EQ, and once again, more points are awarded. Once the learner has completed the assessments, they will receive their results. Periodic testing illustrates the growth of the candidate as they progress, in this case, on a 3-monthly reassessment, January, March, and June. Once they have completed the psychometric assessment, they can progress on to do their droplet for the first day. Each droplet contains the following elements: a short reading, a video, and a brief quiz.
When I was 18, I taught myself to play the guitar. And one of the first things I had to learn was how to tune the instrument. Without being able to tune, I wasn't able to appropriately implement some of the techniques and progress in my learning. In the same way, there's certain fundamental concepts that need to be properly understood and implemented to progress in terms of your flourishing.
The videos average from 4 to 6 minutes in length, and each ends with a technique that the user is required to practice daily for each specific part of the training. In this case, 3 Good Things by psychologist Martin Seligman.
When you get into bed this evening, I want you to think about 3 good things that happened in your day. Then I want you to write them down, and then next to each one, I want you to write 1 sentence about why you think they happened. Go and try it out this evening, and I'll see you again in the next droplet.
After completing the video, they will do a short comprehension test, just to make sure that they are engaging with the content. And of course, more points are earned. With Mygrow's drip feed methodology, users are not able to progress on to the next droplet before a certain time period has passed. But there are many other functions of the platform that are still available, like the voluntary booster modules to earn extra points. The content of these booster droplets is designed to complement the material being covered in the current course. Users can also engage in group forums, check their point status on the leaderboards of the different games associated with their training, or make use of the social media functionality built into the system. Once the module is unlocked, the user will be able to do their technique for the day. The technique for the fundamentals course is simply to write down 3 good things from the day and why they think they happened. And as always, points are earned for participation. The way this specific course is set up means that the next day, after the user is logged on, they will be required to contribute to a 360-degree peer assessment on the EQ of one of their colleagues. The test is anonymous and the results are aggregated together with Brian's other colleagues. The results will give Brian a more accurate idea of his emotional competencies by giving him access to the way he is seen by his peers. And after this, the droplet for the day begins.
In the previous droplet, we had a look at how Mygrow is going to journey with you to flourish.
Before moving on, there is a recap of recent learning, and then the learning can be built on as the training continues.
Fundamentals are important to build a foundation.
This has been an overview of the individual user's experience, but from the perspective of the organization or manager, data is available so that each learner's engagement and learning can be tracked and documented. This is helpful for BEE scorecard or skills development purposes. The data includes who is engaging, how often and for how long. It also shows progression through the material and gives insight into the user's growth as they progress. And all of this information can be rolled into the KPIs and performance review processes. Whole teams or departments can also be tracked. This data will inform the organization about team dynamics, a collective group EQ, and an idea of the health of a department. Thank you for watching the Mygrow platform demo. With all the research and proven benefits of improving the EQ of your employees, why don't you give us a call today?